It is time now for our weekly legal line with our legal analyst, Jeff Hosford, and we want to go back to the story that we mentioned earlier about the drop box thefts that have been going on around Columbus. Jeff, thanks so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
A couple of things to consider here in this situation. Number one is, what's the recourse if you are a victim of one of these thefts? I mean, you've put your rent money in a drop box only to later find that the check has been cashed, but not by the person that you're renting from.
Well, the number one thing is you're going to have to report it to the police or the sheriff's department, depending on where you live. You'll get an affidavit from them that says that the checks were stolen. You take that affidavit to your bank and you turn it over to the bank as stolen checks. And if it's a personal account, they should refund the money rather quickly. If it's a business account, there may be some more steps you have to go through to possibly get your money back.
When they catch up with the people that are committing the crimes, obviously there's some sort of burglary charge here, but since they're obviously stealing checks, tampering with checks, and then going on and cashing the checks, are we looking at other charges?
Well, identity theft is one of the things that come to mind. Basically what they're doing is taking your identity and using it in a way in which you didn't intend it to be used, which would thus result in identity theft charges.
And obviously, I think the advice that police give to tenants is to make sure that, you know, to drop those checks off during business hours. That's probably the best advice, huh?
Obviously, I tell everyone to get a receipt. A receipt allows you to show proof that you got payment. Even if it's a check, the receipt is that much more proof that you paid the individual and they can't dispute that you did not pay them.
All right, good advice. We always appreciate your perspective. If you have a question for Jeff, send it to us at legalline@wcbi.com. We'll see you next week.
Thank you for having me.
All right, thanks so much.